Well, hello there. Hi, it's Audra again, and I just wanted to show you my Christmas present. I'm not the best at doing plants, and I'm getting into houseplants and having some trouble growing from dirt, believe it that or not. But anyway, I decided that I might want to try an Aerogarden. It runs on hydroponics, or what's called Aeroponics, and or deep water culture. But anyway, I got this for my Christmas present, so I couldn't refuse, and they're really pretty expensive. They run like about $100 for this little bitty one size right here. This is like a Aerogarden 3, and I think one of the home shopping networks had it on sale right now for like $40, so it was a really good deal, and they still have those going on, I believe. But the thing is, it's pink, and I am so not a girly girl. That's it's like Easter egg pink. I don't know if you can see, but it's like hot pink. And that's the drawback. Either $100 for the black one, which was suitable, or silver or something decent, or hot pink. So anyway, my daughter grinned from ear to ear when we got a hot pink one just because it was cheap. So anyway, I wanted to show you, I just ended up putting these in the pods on November 29th, and this is the growth that I've got. Let me zoom in just a little bit. This is the time. See if you can see it. Okay, there's the time. And it's come up through the little hole in the pod right there. And this is the Genovese basil. I guess I'm saying that right. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, it's coming up through the pods too. This is my dill. You're supposed to keep these little caps on until it comes up. Not so much. I do think I see a seed in there, but I don't know if it's going to germinate. Now, Aerogarden does have a 100%, I guess, guarantee that if your little individual pods or whatever do not germinate, that they will send you a new one. So I'm still waiting. I'm going to give it 2 weeks or more and see how that goes, if it's just a slow grower or what. I'm not even sure, people, what I'm going to do with these herbs when I get them, because one thing I'm not great at is plants. The other thing I'm not great at is cooking that much. So I don't even use the dried thyme and the dried basil in my cooking. I know, it's horrible. That's why my stuff tastes so bad, I guess. But anyway, I am going to try to use this, and I guess you guys will have to give me some ideas on what to cook this in, or how to cook with it, as soon as I get it up and they're actually up and viable where I can trim them. I'll show you the inside of this. What you do is you set it up with distilled water is the best for pH, because you want like a 6.0 pH. You look inside, it's just basically an air stone in there, just like a fish tank. And then you've got these little pods, and there's seeds placed in, let me see if I can get it here, placed in rock wool, this little rock wool seed pod. And they stay wet, and the air stone keeps them aerated, the water. And then you keep that filled up to your fill line, which is right here. And the gunky stuff that you see down inside the water is actually a nutrient pack. And this is a nutrient pack. It's your fertilizer. So they have you stick that in there whenever you start up, and then they have you put it in there at each feeding, about every 2 weeks. So I put that in at the very beginning, and it's in there. It also has, on the settings, it has add nutrients, and you set that when you put your nutrients in, then you push the button, hold it down, and then that light will light back up in a couple of weeks to tell you to add more. And then it also has bulbs under there, and whenever the bulbs get low, they recommend them every 6 months, and I don't know how many of you plant people out there change your CFLs every 6 months. It's probably like what they say for my pet lizards and stuff, that they are a certain amount of UVBs and stuff that they need, but I do try to do it for my lizards, change them, just because that's their health wise, and you know, I don't want to lose the lizard. I mean, plants, is a whole different ballgame. I don't want to lose my plants either, but I'd be devastated if I lost my pets. So I went ahead and do change my bulbs every 6 months for my pet lizards. Now, on this case, I think it would probably put enough output up for a while. Some people on some forums say they go ahead and leave them for a year until the bulb burns out or whatever. I mean, these are just herbs for my kitchen, and I'm not sure how I'm even going to do them or cook with them or work with them, so I'm just going to go ahead and let them go past 6 months and see how it goes for a while. And then if they start to get spindly or not looking good, then I'll probably replace my bulbs. Also, it comes with this Aerogarden shears. It's supposed to stay closed, but somehow my daughter was playing with it, and naturally, you know what happens when a 9-year-old touches something. It doesn't stay shut, but it would if you didn't have a 9-year-old, I guess. And then you take and you just trim them whenever they get up here. The light, this is up at the highest point that it goes. This one's a 21-inch one. There's some bigger models that go up higher if you want to do like tomato plants and pepper plants, things like that. You can do that as well. I'm just got it pulled up to the highest height to show you my pods. And then you can just raise the lights as it grows. Also, I decided to, since I had this here and had a nice handy grow light already, that I was going to try to take lemons from the grocery store, put lemon seeds in here, and put them under the light and see if they would germinate. These I put in about 4 days after I put in these. No germination so far, which I'm beginning to wonder that I am just totally terrible at plants, or I'm going to give it some more time. Anyway, I've learned a lot on YouTube. There's plenty of people who can do, well, not plenty of people that can actually do it, but there's 3 that I really recommend on their videos who can grow anything. I'm going to be getting another Aerogarden. I was able to get cheap online, and it's one of the bigger ones. And I've got a kit coming where you can grow tomatoes and peppers. And I'm going to take and try to, if nothing else, get the seeds sprouted in here. And then you're supposed to trim out the ones that, more than one stalk that's in here. You only leave the one stalk, and then you trim it out. So on the other ones that I trim out, I'm going to try what I call the Praxis method, because there is a YouTube channel called Praxis 55712. He also has a Voodoo Garden channel which talks about plants as well, and his name is Ray, and he is fantastic about growing anything. Outside, his gardens are awesome. Inside, his tomatoes are awesome. He can grow tomatoes inside under lights. He can grow cocoa beans, or yeah, I guess they're called cocoa beans, cocoa plants, tobacco. It's just amazing what this guy can grow, and he's like the garden god, so I can't talk bad about him because I know that I'll be struck by lightning or something like that. So anyway, I know that he is fabulous, and you need to go to his channel if you want to learn about growing things inside. There's also, that's given me a lot of information, is Diane Mum Videos, DianeMumm videos, and she's has a channel on YouTube also, and hers are great. She has her own greenhouse, and she does cooking and herbs and plants inside, how to seed your plants, how to plant things inside, outside. Fantastic information. I don't think you could get any better information from those 2 people. As far as the citrus goes, there is a girl named Guinevere on YouTube, and her channel is called the number 4, and then Green Earth, and then 2, the number 2 behind it. And she has a room full of citrus, and it's amazing. She's grown them all inside, all kinds of different citrus plants. I mean, they're citrus plants that I didn't even know existed, and she's really good. So check her out too, and hopefully they will help me out too, because I do not know what to do. So I'm going to have some questions on this Aerogarden, and I will have to get back with you, and whenever these come up a little farther, I will keep you posted. And also, whenever my other one comes in, I will set it up with the salsa kit. I have a cherry tomato in there, coming up, and I will have a jalapeno pepper that you can plant in it. And I'm probably going to try the Praxis method on my tomato starts. I'll do the one that's in here, in the other Aerogarden, and then I will do the other sprout. I will try to do that in a paper cup, and you put it down in the bottom, and then you know, your dirt is really low, and then he fills it back up to the top, and it, you know, does the shoots from the side, and it makes your plants really sturdy and strong. I'm going to try them in the window. That's the Praxis method, guys. You need to check that out. Check out his site, and he can tell you about any plants and everything you need to know. Okay, and then I will let you know, and I will keep you posted on these. Like I said, there's not a lot of growth, but they are so adorable that what is in there, it's just the cutest thing. I mean, little baby. I mean, I've never been that excited about something growing other than like a baby animal, but it's exciting too, because these little baby plants, their life is in my hands, and that's such a scary thought. But anyway, I will go ahead and I will get you posted again on the growth, and we'll check back in and we'll see what we've got in a couple more weeks. Bye bye.